Hello, friends. Happy Monday. I am coming to you today from vacation at the Jersey Shore, my happy place every August. It is beautiful here and we are having the best time. I haven't taken this much time away from work and social media since I started this business. And while I am loving every minute of being away, I have missed chatting with you. So I am back today to talk what else? Organizing. Now, we all know that getting organized can be hard, but it's not necessarily complicated. It may seem complicated when you first get started because there are a million little decisions to make and a million little steps to take. But ultimately, none of those decisions are actually that complicated. But when you add them all up, and there are a lot of them, it really does feel overwhelming. All right, so I want to share a story with you that I promise is relevant. A few years back, okay, maybe many years back, I went to grad school. I had been out of college at that point for several years already, and I went to orientation, and I was overcome with thoughts of all the things I was going to have to do to get this master's degree. Writing papers, taking tests, reading assignments, studying economics and statistics, which I hadn't done in years, studying, and so much more studying. And all of those to-dos just flooded my mind. And I had a real moment of thinking, what have I done? Maybe this isn't for me. But I pushed through that fear and that anxiety, and I went to my first class, for all my first classes, where each of my professors gave me a syllabus. And I was so relieved because each syllabus really became my guide to that class, to grad school, and to ultimately getting my master's. And I felt like I had a roadmap for the next semester, and I could see the transformation that would unfold and each step that it would take to get me there. And it was just no longer this mess of stress and overwhelm in my head. It was an actual systematic plan to get my desired end result. So you might be thinking, what in the world does this have to do with organizing? Well, fast forward to today, and I know that you have a big desire to make an amazing transformation for yourself and for your home and maybe even for your family. And I want that for you. Transitioning from living in a hot mess to becoming the most organized person you know is a huge transformation, not too dissimilar from getting a master's degree. And I want it to be as easy for you as possible. So I took the power of the syllabus to heart and I thought, how can we translate this into helping us get organized? So I put together a syllabus for you to get your home organized. And it is called my Home Base Binder, the Grit and Glam Home Base Binder. And it is the closest thing you can get to having a syllabus for getting organizing done, and the closest thing you can get to having a professional organizer in your tote bag at all times. I have put together every single printable that you could possibly need to not only organize every single room in your house, but also keep them looking neat and stylish. It has every single checklist from organizing each room to resetting that space weekly and monthly. It includes all of my personal product recommendations with clickable links. It has my packing checklist, my back to school checklists, all the things. It really will guide you through the transformation you've been waiting for, from living in a hot mess to becoming the most organized person you know. So I will leave the link for you below if you're interested in getting your hands on it. The transformation we've seen from those of you who have already purchased it is incredible. And if you're not feeling like you want to get your hands on my Home Base Binder, take this to heart and think about how you could translate having a syllabus that you come up with on your own. Maybe it's creating your own checklist. Maybe it's putting yourself on a schedule. Maybe it's scheduling, organizing to-dos into your calendar. Whatever this looks like for you, but we all know that no huge task can get accomplished just by thinking about the end result. We have to break it down into bite-sized, actionable tips. So either do that for yourself or take a look at the one I've put together. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this, about the home base binder, and I will be happy to answer them for you. You are not alone in this journey, friend. I am cheering you on every step of the way, and I hope you have a fantastic week. I will be checking in a little bit, but otherwise I will be back to our regularly scheduled programming next week. Have a good one.